Fucking spamming the feint del mismo fucking puño 3 y 4 veces, bro.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye. They're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. That jab doesn't score. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Insane action. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. There's the bell for round 3. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works.
Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Good defense on the right uppercut. And you can see it right here. That body shot sent them down, and they weren't getting up.
I've got... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Missed him with that uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round.
There's always a way back.
On to the 4th we go. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They ring the bell, and here we go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. thrown to the wind. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Can we go back into the mix again? I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's going in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display.
You already lost this round, right? No matter what you do.
Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Is there time for the 5th round? Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Beautiful counter punch. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you pull and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
That counter punch caught him clean. Can't score with that uppercut. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he scores with the counter. Watch the left uppercut. Marquez is hurt. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the same.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oops.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And he scores with the counter. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That right hook not connecting. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot...
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Got 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. But that's powerful.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Marquez is dazed. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the muscle. Get back on it.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Do you believe this? Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. The corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking, you said about that round. It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out. Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you...
Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe when you step in around.
Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Right round.
There's the bell to start round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
3 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into the game plan.
Nice counter. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with something that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Both men step back for just a moment. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? They both want the knockout. you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Don't lose that. It's your mom.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.